So what is one of the most dreaded tarot cards in the deck? What do you reckon? Have a quick guess and then I'll tell you. You ready? With this card, people always perceive it as negative unless they've done a bit of research on it. So just to remind people, the deck was never meant to be a divinatory tool. It was always meant to be a game for those with money back in the day. Later it came where mystics got together and lots of people had influence on how the cards could be used. But when you see the book and it explains the card's meaning, it's telling why it exists in the deck. It's telling you what it's explaining to the Fool, or the experience the Fool has to have within that card in order to move to the next step. Because ultimately, if you think of a board game, you roll the dice in order for you to get to the end, and that is what's happening with the Fool. So he has to move through all of the majors, the big deal situations, but the day-to-day of the minors are the stuff where he stacks up on experience. So the ace tells him what to do to get to the 2, the 2 tells him what to get to the 3. It's the same with the devil, tells him what he needs to do to get to the tower tells him what he needs to do to get to the star, and so on. So you need to be looking at the other things within the cards rather than the book meaning, because if you were to pull out the tower and you were asking about your love life or a situation, you're going to immediately see that as a negative thing, where actually if you were reading the numbers, for example, in the cards, or the different facets within them, you could come out with an entirely different answer. Now, if you want something that's truly going to be able to help you understand the tarot, I recommend this highly. This is actually a book that breaks everything down. It tells you how the tarot actually works, where it came from, how to ask questions, and how to break down everything within the deck. And believe it or not, I actually wrote this book, and I did it from the point of view of being somebody on the spectrum, somebody who finds it very difficult to read books, and people asked for this, so I made it. It's broken down into teeny tiny chunks, and the reviews that I've had on this book is absolutely phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. And you'll see there's bolded keywords in here to help those skim readers, those who lose interest along the way. And it's a choose your own magical mystery tour in this book. You don't have to read it from start to finish. You can just go in and access the bit that you need at the time. It is down here. I've put it in my TikTok shop so you can get it now. So if you want to know how to do this much easier, and actually I'm going to say this, there is not one card meaning in this book, and that is very intentional. And when you look at it, you'll see why. Go check out the testimonials as well and see what people are saying about it. Not only have I sold almost 100 on TikTok shop, I've sold hundreds on my direct site. So this is incredibly popular, and I'm due another order, but I think I've got about 17 left now, and then I'm going to have to order some more all over again. So get your hands on it now. Clear Cut Tarot, the book I wish I had. All right, you guys take care.